Hey, what's up, Crypto Army? I'm Travis, your crypto newbie, bringing you my experiences. You have to learn things the hard way. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor, and none of my content should be viewed as financial advice. So just a quick update on Reflex Finance. Now, they do have an actual AMA tonight that I'm going to be covering as well on a live stream. So if you're watching this and it's not 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, that's when that's going to start, and you can tune in on the live stream at that time. Now, depending on what they cover at the AMA, I might do another update later tonight on any relevant information that's important, or I might just do another update tomorrow. We'll see how things go. So today I just want to talk about a couple of things. Let's take a look at the price first, though. So if we go over to CoinGecko, and yes, it is on CoinGecko now, so we can finally get off of PooCoin and some of the other ones that are out there. And we can see that the price is hitting some resistance levels around the 703 area. So as we can see here, it kind of bounced off here at the 3.3, and it's probably maintaining right around here. Now, they did just launch a whole bunch of marketing today, so we might start to see a push through on these resistance levels, but it seems like we got a pretty strong resistance forming right here. So we'll have to see how things go very early on for this token. And partly there is a lot of FUD going around. Now, before we jump into the FUD, CoinGecko, and you can see I've voted. If you're checking the prices while you're here, go ahead and hit the good. And as you can see, these are those FUD people out there. These are those other project people that are out there. These are the people that didn't get a whitelist spot and that are holding a grudge that they didn't get a whitelist spot, even though not everybody can get a whitelist spot. That's these people here. You can counter that by going to these things and hitting the like button. Eventually, these people will get bored of this, or they'll realize that they should have invested and they'll invest. A couple different things can happen, but most of the time you start to see this, especially on projects that just launch. You can counteract that by doing the opposite and going to vote it up. So that's why I'm taking the time to show you that here. Now, I'm not a big fan of CoinMarketCap because of their price issues and some of the things that they've had happen with other tokens. So I don't like showing you CoinMarketCap unless I absolutely have to, and today I kind of have to. Not necessarily because of the price or because of the charts, but because they have a button here, and it's as simple as clicking the good button. And you can see, again, we have some of those FUDsters out there that like to bring projects down. So if you're a big supporter of this project, these are some of the things you can do to try to help out. Now, little insider scoop here. When you see FUD over on the right here, don't reply to it. That only puts it higher up on the top. Now, some people will click on this and actually see what these other comments are, but this is just ridiculous FUD. Yes, there's a backlog right now on your rewards. That just means there's a little bit of delay in getting them, not that you're not going to get them. So if this is an actual investor, which I'm skeptical because why would you talk bad about a project you're invested in? Not really the smartest approach to investing, but okay. It's going to get paid. So I'm not exactly sure why you post it and what the relevance is, because they're paying $700,000 and they've got a backlog. That doesn't seem like very helpful. But if you see these kinds of things, don't reply to them because it just pushes them up. Or find another one that's positive and accurate and reply to that one. That way it goes to the top. Because as you can see, 6, 3, 2. It doesn't matter that this one's got 10 likes and this one's got 10 likes and this one's only got 2. It's how many people had the time to comment. So if you want to get this one moved down the list, go find some positive ones and put a comment on it. That'll help. Now, when it comes to YouTube videos, on the other hand, feel free, if you see any FUD on any of the YouTubers' videos, to reply to that FUD. Because it actually helps the YouTube videos out the more comments that you make on videos. So positive, rocket ships, rocket to the moon, all of those kinds of comments help. And if you see FUD out there, feel free to put a comment down there. I'm not going to complain. Just keep it professional. I do my best to respond to FUD myself because, again, it helps to increase the engagement on the channel, so there's a positive aspect to responding to FUD. So feel free to do that. I'm all for it. Now, these are some other things that you can do. Now, this is Discord. This is the Reflex Finance Discord. If you click on these things, and you'll see CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko are on here, if you click on these, it'll take you to other areas where you can vote, and it gets that positive sentiment or that social sentiment up for Reflex Finance. This is something you can do all on your own. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. You don't have to have a TikTok. You don't have to do all the social media stuff. If you just go to these and vote, that's helpful. Now, if you're also on Reddit, that is a system that is indexed. So when people go to Google and hit search, that actually helps the social sentiment for the project. Now, Discord and Telegram aren't, so being active inside of those two systems is nice, but it doesn't really help the socials for the project. Going into Reddit, going into Twitter, that actually does help. The more engagement you can get into those systems, the better. Feel free to get into Telegram and Discord and communicate as well, but try to make it a regular stop to go to the other systems as well. So what is some marketing that's going on? Here is a TikTok user that's got over 1 million followers, and he obviously is talking about Reflex. I'm going to put the link to this in the description. Go check out his TikTok, put a comment, like it, try to build up some of that social sentiment for his video. And it's a good video. He did a really good job with it. But that's one of the things you can do is when you see these social media presences out there, go give them the engagement so it starts to get pushed to other people. Now, with 1 million followers, if the entire Reflex Legion goes and puts a comment on there and his 1 million followers see that, it's possible that a few of those investors might come from his channel. So we might start seeing that price action go above the 3.3 area just based off of this guy's following. Because 1 million people, that's a lot. Now, I've also got a TikTok out there, so this is going to be my little plug for TikTok. I don't have a lot on there. As you can see, I've got 4 videos. These 2 are Reflex videos. These 2 are Gallant. But I'm starting to get into TikTok. So if you want to support my TikTok, you can do the exact same thing. Again, I'll put the link for that in the description. But these 2 are basically just Operation 7. And then I thought Miles knocked it out of the park with his video when he took over as a CEO. So I put that one in there. I'm going to continue to develop this. I don't completely understand TikTok, and I don't have a lot of teenage kids around that can kind of teach me what it is that is TikTok. So I'm kind of learning it as I go. But these were kind of my first 2 attempts at that. Feel free to leave any comments in the description of this video if you've got some recommendations on how to make this better. I'm horrible with music. I heard that if you put in certain music tracks, that can help too. Now, when I was looking at the guy that had 1 million followers, not a lot of music on there. So I don't know that that's entirely necessary. I think it's probably kind of like YouTube where it's about the content as well. But feel free to check these out as well. Again, I don't know a lot about TikTok and how to get stuff going viral. So if you've got any suggestions and it can help out Reflex, let me know. Now, also, we saw an article on Bloomberg, MarketWatch, and Benzinga. So quite a lot of marketing going on for Reflex Finance to get the information out to other people. I'm kind of impressed with Bloomberg. That's kind of a big one, although I do read this one quite a bit, especially on Robinhood, because it always seems to be these that come through. But definitely a pretty good marketing push today to get this token in front of as many eyeballs as possible. So do your part and share with as many people as you can, because this is going to benefit them as much as it will you. But the more people we can get into this project, the better, especially if we can start attracting some of those whales. Now, I know we always hate whales because they have a tendency to tank the price, but they are good for the project. A, they get awesome rewards to you when they buy in, and B, they give you awesome rewards when they pull out. So you benefit from the whales, and the price also sees an increase. And overall, it really does help the project grow to get that volume. Don't worry about the whales. The more people that we can attract, the better. All right, so the last push I've got for my stuff. And I do have a Facebook profile out there. I am just kind of getting into this as well, so I'll put the link for that in the description. Feel free to come here. Now, this can be a great way to open this up to other people on Facebook that you interact with, is you can share these on your channel and hopefully get it pushed out that way as well. It's just an option. And what I'm going to try to do is put more information on here on the things I cover. A lot of the same stuff you're going to see over on Twitter, I'm also going to put on here. And I'll try to put a lot of the same YouTube content on here as well. But you might see some good information that you can push out. If you're an Evergrow, I'm going to put that in there. Gallant. I'll start putting a whole bunch of the projects I cover on this channel here, but it's good information. Now, I've told you this before. I am an investor in Reflex Finance. That doesn't mean I won't tell you if I don't agree with something, or if there's something I think they punted into left field. I'm going to tell you that kind of stuff as well. Even though I just said, why would you talk back? Well, I kind of feel like this is my obligation to keep it honest and truthful to you. If I see something I don't like, I'm going to say I don't like it. And I did the same thing for Evergrow coin. I'm also an investor in there. They didn't like it. It is what it is. That's what you get when you get my channel. You're going to get an honest perspective on what's going on. This channel doesn't make a lot of money. Believe it or not, YouTube doesn't pay very good unless you got like 1 million subscribers. Then it pays pretty good. But this right here, I actually paid to boost this one. Yeah, it cost me a little bit of money to try to boost it out there. I don't know how successful it was. It got looked at by about 6,000 people. I'm not sure if that translated to helping people out, but that's how I feel about Reflex Finance. I actually paid money out of my own pocket to try to boost this to get more eyes on Reflex Finance. Again, now I don't get paid anything by Reflex Finance to do that. That's out of my own pocket to pay for an ad to kind of push this out. That's how confident I am in Reflex Finance. I've never done that for any of the tokens on my channel. This is the first one I've done that. Now, it doesn't hurt that there's a Marine Corps major as the CEO of the project. I'm just being honest. I know what it takes to be a Marine Corps major. I am one. Or I'm retired, but I was one. So I kind of understand what goes with the job, and I understand what goes into making a Marine Corps major. And so far, the audio and the video match. It's kind of one of those inside things. If you're saying something, but you're not necessarily doing something, the audio and the video don't match. Well, right now, the audio and the video match. I got to completely support this project. Not to mention, I really like some of the ideas that they've got for utilities. That's it for today. Hopefully you found the content helpful. Again, if you're watching this and the live stream hasn't happened yet, come join me on the live stream. Ask any questions you've got, or let's just hang out. Until next time, stay strong with those diamond hands.